Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim with Saroba. Well, a series I think I'm pretty much going to stick to calling The Cat and the Coin. Today, we're looking to go take care of our numbers job, which is the blacksmith here in Solitude. And then we're going to be taking on another quest. One that is grabbed Saroba's attention because, well, we picked it up in the last episode. Meridia's beacon at Mount Kilcreath. She doesn't really have a reason to go pick it up. She doesn't really have a reason to go about it. She obviously doesn't follow that particular Daedric prince, but she is a Daedric prince, and they usually do give items for work done. So maybe we'll go get ourselves a maybe we'll go see what she wants. Maybe we'll get some money out of it. I personally know that dungeon has a lot of coin in it, and with our current deity that we're worshipping, we'll definitely get some coin out of it. So, actually, don't know where his thing is because I've never been inside of here. Must be upstairs. My guess is that she probably just walked. I've never really understood how this one probably works, because you don't have a reason to come in here. So she probably would have had to sneak in here. They don't yell at me for being in here, so I see this fine. It's a lot of iron. And I mostly just wanted to get that done quickly because Mount Kilcreath is going to be a bit of a pain. Some people might wonder what I don't like about Meridia. A lot of people don't like. I mean, a lot of people talk about this quest, but I don't know how many people actually don't like it. My biggest complaint on Meridia's Beacon, and well, I would say most of the Daedric lords in general, you can't skip their dialogue, and that's especially true for Meridia. So, like, you pretty much just have to go there, listen to them jabber, and then deal with it. It's really annoying. It's really a pain.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Now, I think Saroba's heard about the Dawn Guard before. Let's go talk to she real quick. I think she's heard about the Dawn Guard before. We might actually do the playthrough in this particular playthrough.
Take a look.
Because I actually could see her fighting for the Dawn Guard, and that's actually a surprising thought process for me. No. Let's see. Anything good? Pretty sure there's nothing. I'm pretty sure we aren't going to find anything that we're going to want, but I might as well take a look anyways. Major conjuring. Increased carry capacity, increased damage. Bunch of different potions. Nothing useful there. We could buy all of their ingredients. I haven't really gotten to that point in the game yet, but I could always start doing it. There's usually a point in the game where I start spending all my money on buying ingredients and stuff. Ingredients and crafting materials, mostly. Let's see. I'll go ahead and sell these. I'll go ahead and sell those. I'll never remember to use them. I might remember to use those. Yeah, I know I'll remember to use those. We can sell a bunch of these. Because while I remember to use them, I won't need 40-something resistance to frost potions. They're not nearly as useful as the game seems to think they are, because dear lord, I get a ton of them. I think that was one of Sarah's biggest cash potions early on, was just getting a ton of frost potions. Well, something tells me we're getting close. It's like Meridia wants us to know exactly where we're supposed to be taking this stupid rock. And I'd like to take care of it quickly because I don't want to clunky up my inventory, even though I'm 98% certain that quest items don't have a weight. Like, even if you have a weight value, like if you can't remove it from your quest item, from your inventory, it's supposed to not have a weight. And I know Meridia's Beacon doesn't. I do find it weird because, like, why is the beacon not at her? Like, I guess the beacon has to be somewhere else in order for it to be the quest to start. But I wonder why I wonder if there's like a story behind why the beacon is not here already. Like, why is it so far from Mount Kokris? Why does it end up in every single chest across the land, depending on what your level is? 'Cause that's how it actually starts. She's probably gonna start talking to us soon. Annoying, loud Daedra.
Look at my temple lying
Yep, there
in
she goes.
ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
Where is this hostile target?
If they love me not, how can my love reach them?
And it's a troll. Go ahead and put an arrow in it. Alright, I put a single arrow in it, that means it's my kill. Go away. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is one of those ones I have to actually go. I actually have to do it through the menu because it doesn't actually work if you don't. And dispose of the corpse. Really? I'm overweight again? How am I already overweight? How much meat did I just get from the troll's corpse? Oh, that's a lot of meat. If I drop all this, can I move? Yes, I can. Quite the annoyance. Whatever. It does make me worried about going in here. Do I have anything I can... Do I have... What exactly am I carrying? I'm carrying a lot of troll fat. Or a lot of animal fat I can get rid of. We have the belts. I could build a cache marker and leave a cache marker near Solitude. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm carrying a ton of arrows as well. I really need to stop carrying all these arrows. I didn't break this. That's annoying. Or wait, no, I haven't been back home. That's why I haven't broken it. All right, if we find a thing to break stuff in there, we need to use it. Okay, let's do that plan. I will be right back because I'm not gonna make you guys watch me carry this back to Solitude. I'm gonna carry this back to Solitude and create a cache, and then drop all of this, and then drop a bunch of stuff into cache, and then I will be, and then I will bring you guys back when I come back to the thing. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I brought you guys back early. The troll meat either despawned or glitched part way back, so I didn't get to bring that back. But I did bring some of the other stuff back. I made the stash here, next to this tree and this rock. It's not far from the cart, and this is probably what I'm going to start doing, is probably going to make these caches and leave them near the carts. And that'll be so that I can drop them off. I can drop my stuff off here, and then when I pick it up, I can then go through the cart and head back home. And that should help with our inventory issue. I'm not dropping anything off important, obviously. If it's like enchanted or something like that, and I want enchantment, I'm not going to drop it off. I basically just dropped a bunch of more or less garbage in there. I didn't drop off all my alchemy stuff because I don't want to leave all my alchemy stuff until I have some more faith in it. Because obviously I don't want to leave a bunch of stuff in there that's important and then have it despawn on me. I don't know if it will despawn. I don't know if the caches will cause problems if I leave them like that. So I'm just going to test this one, see how it works. If it keeps a bunch of garbage that's in there, then I'll consider using them more often. But I don't know how many of them I can have, and I don't know how long they stay, and I don't know how it works. Like I don't know anything about the mod as far as leaving caches in one place. I usually destroy them when I don't need them. So I've never done this before. So, but that's what we're gonna do with that. I'm not gonna make it at every cart I will eventually try to get houses in those multiple locations. I see Saroba wanting to get multiple houses because, like as I mentioned in the last one, she's happy that she's got coin now and she wants to flaunt it. She's one of those people who, when she starts getting money, she's going to start using it and start showing off. Like I said, we're trying not to get the, what do you call it, the Clockwork Castle. The only reason I might get it is to have a place where I can teleport to. But I don't think I'm going to get it because if I remember correctly, in survival mode you can't teleport. So, it might not be useful anyways. Looks like we found another word wall. I don't remember this one being here, so it must be added by Voices of the Sky. Elemental Fury. I know that's been one. I wonder if that's always been there. I just don't really remember. I just didn't remember it. All right, Meridia, we're here.
Restore to me my beacon.
You also have this Khajiit. Remember this one being really good. Does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Yep. A good thought process to have. Persistence is key. All right. Here's your beacon back. Huh? Oh, I touched the statue. What? Interesting. She gave me her blessing, even though it didn't ask me if I wanted to worship her. Huh. I like that noise.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within.
There's a dungeon I want to do eventually.
The necromancer Malkaran. Worst I
now
have
I can skip her
brought
stuff.
you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Tell me about your artifact.
Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life.
Interesting.
You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkaran, and retrieve this mighty blade.
Now, I would say it doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter. I don't want to die, and I've had Meridia kill me because of that. I don't know if she's supposed to. She lowers me back down to the ground, and I die instantly, so I'm just going to say I'll do it, but it's more of Saroba just being like, sure, why not?
I have commanded it. Go now. The Malkaran has forced the doors shut. But this
Nobody
is
cares.
my
Let me down.
temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Sarah might respect Meridia better than I do, which I'm probably glad that I didn't have the knowledge of Magnus. At least I don't think I did. Follow the Prince Meridia. The Mistress of Infinite Energies is a fallen Magna Gi, representing the essence of light. Improve spells and attacks against undead, slay the undead, never summon the undead, or become one of them. High elves and those skilled in restoration are most deserving of my favor. No thank you, Meridia. Alright. So yes, Meridia wants us to do this, and we're going to. There is I do remember this being a relatively difficult fight near the end, and we can't do the cheat that I've heard that you can do in this because we don't have Unrelenting Force yet, which normally you do by this point, but we're of course avoiding the main quest line. Now, like I mentioned, these guys normally have a lot of coin on them when I come through here. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure my oh no, I have Scripture active. I'm pretty sure my deity right now makes it to where whenever I loot gold, I get a little bit more. So hopefully we're gonna get a lot of gold out of this. And Saroba's probably thinking the same thing. Saroba's probably just wants the gold. gold as we can. And I probably won't loot every tiny urn, but I will grab some of them. Ah, so I did have to open that. Oh wait, no. That's not the way we go forward, but it is the way we can go. Ancient Nordic sword, no thank you. Now, Dawnbreaker is not the greatest weapon in the game. I used to really like Dawnbreaker, but there's a lot of reasons I don't now. Mostly because I usually play as a vampire. Since we're not playing as a vampire in this one, because I am definitely not letting Saroba become a vampire. Again, mostly because it breaks survival, and I have issues with it, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to deal with it. But I will definitely be. Is that basically a small version of her beacon? I will definitely be happy to have Dawnbreaker again. Saroba will most likely use it for her own purposes. Whether or not she joins the Dawn Guard is still a toss-up, but I'm probably going to have her join the Dawn Guard when it comes down to it. Oh god. Oh, arrow. I thought it auto-equipped arrows when you put a bow on. Give me... I dropped off a ton of my arrows. Alright. I kinda wish you could have like a light ability. I wonder, can light beam damage them? It does. It doesn't do a lot of damage to them, though. He probably just picked up his weapon. Whatever. The healing enemy again. I'm not going to be able to go forward because I believe it's collapsed. You have to go through that side door I watched open. I'm going to try jumping over there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump over to here. Oh, apparently this isn't actually an area that you can go into. Or it's not an area to do anything with. Crooked Shade. So far it's being very nice and not attacking me. I very much appreciate it. He's got a steel arrow, steel dagger, and I have nothing. You had a dagger, why didn't you hit me with it? I was sitting there thinking maybe I could have Saroba like turn good for a little bit, like maybe have her be better, which I might have considered it if this was like Sarah's playthrough where I was just doing the roleplay, but I'm not going to do that. The reason why I was thinking maybe have her be better is because she mentioned the sword cuts through false life and it cuts through the undead. Well, I wonder if corruption would be like Sarah's dark heart due to her corruption of gold, of needing gold all the time. I think that'd be interesting, and I like the whole redemption arc characters, but I also, like, I have a goal with this character and I don't really want to change it. I don't mind doing things that make sense, but I don't want to do something just because of the fact that I think it'd be interesting, especially since I don't know what I would do with her if she turned good, other than have her go kill the vampire menace. Not to mention I would have her switch over to Meridia, and I'm already following somebody. I eventually want to do a character that fights for Meridia and goes and fights with the Dawn Guard and like does that whole quest line kind of. Ah, I was hoping I'd find one of these in here. Oh, I heard a thunk of an arrow. Ah, there you are. So I'd back off and heal myself. A Crusader of Light, yeah, it sounds like about what I would be thinking about. Am I able to open this? Able to open this one. Does that open that one? Yes, it does. We've broken over past 10,000 now. We're at 11,000. I'm not surprised that this is one of the areas that did it. Go ahead and break that, and break that. Not only does that raise our enchantment level, but that also gives us some more space in our inventory. Now the question is, if I activate this, yes it does. Let's keep going. I don't think there's anything more to view here. The corpse with gold on it. But yeah, I like the idea of a character who does the whole good. It comes in and fights for the light and fights the darkness and stuff like that. It's just not what this character was supposed to do. And if I was going to do that with this character, I'd have made sure to do Meridia's quest a lot later in the game. Because it doesn't even make sense for Saroba to like walk away from the dark right now, because she isn't even that evil. She's got the same evilness of any thief right now, because she's not somebody who is going to go killing the innocent. Our first set of ebony boots. I'm not going to use them, but it's interesting when you find your first set of ebony armor. Which this is pretty early for ebony now that I think about it, isn't it? Like, what's our level? We're only level 15. I feel like ebony shouldn't start showing up until you're like 25. Maybe even the 30s. Well, it's no big deal, it's only the boots. And it's not like I'm going to be using it, so it's not like it's going to make this character overpowered. Needs a key. Why does it need a key? Oh shit. I can definitely say I want to play a character that uses heavier armor. Like play a knight. That would actually be probably who I want to do the Dawn Guard questline as. As like a big powerful knight. Have him be Meridia's chosen or something. And activate that. Yeah, you can take damage from this. I think it just drains your magicka really quickly. I kind of wish that this was an attack. Like have it be like light beam that you can learn. Maybe Meridia teaches it to you for doing this quest. My only reason why I'm not certain if I want Saroba to do it is I don't think it's not her character to want to be good or to do things for the betterment of others. So I think it'd be weird for her to do the it'd be weird for her to do the Dawn Guard quest. Ooh, that was close. Let's drop a quick save. I was watching through the last episode to catch me up on what happened, and I was sitting there watching, like, and sitting there thinking, wow, I was very lucky I didn't die at any point, because I probably didn't save for a while. Definitely is good at restoration magic. I don't think she switched to Viridia, if anybody's worried about that. Like I said, I want her to either be Nocturnal or Regine, who we're currently following, depending on Nocturnal's offering. If Nocturnal offers us something better than Regine, we might consider it. And she's definitely going to return the key. For some reason, every time I talk about returning the key, my brain goes to, return the slab, or suffer my curse. That was a really good show. Not to mention the fact that I really like the part where the guy who says, return the slab or suffer my curse, is actually, like, also, like, there's a point where, like, he, like, gets really fed up with, like, the whole thing. Like, he's just like, oh, come on, man. And it's just like, get the guy back his slab. I may not be able to agree with a mad evil, I don't know if he's a pharaoh or if he's some kind of just like a mad evil undead guy, but I could definitely agree with somebody who just doesn't want to deal with it right now. Like, come on, be nice to him and give him back his slab. But then again, Saroba might also answer with the exact same thing that one of the characters answers. What's your offer? Witchblade boots. That's the other thing. Is like I want to wear the Witchblade armor, so I think that'd be fun armor to wear. Maybe I'll have maybe Saroba will get her heavy armor phase. Although her wearing heavy armor, I don't see it. Also, okay, I gotta take this cape off because does Saroba not have a tail? Like, give me a second. Like, I pointed this out in the last one, and I was thinking about it, and now I'm even looking at it. I'm like, yeah, the robe completely removes her tail. Huh. I did not realize that. Okay, so I wasn't insane. I just quite literally, I put the cloak on, and her tail just disappears out of reality. Weird. I guess it makes sense. The cloak would be a really hard thing to have animated if the tail was there, because either the tail would be clipping through it, or it'd be sitting all over the place. Oh, there's my first yawn of the evening. It's not even that late. It's only 10:30. Go ahead and jump over that. Pull that. Oh. Okay then. For some reason I thought if I pulled that something was going to happen other than the deactivating the trap, which hadn't been activated, so it activated the trap. Let's see. Oh. There's another corrupted shade. And this one's another one of those, it's got its hands out, but it's not doing anything. I don't mind. I prefer easy to kill bad guys. Oh. Try this one. I really wish that you could have the sword before you fight the final boss. Because then I would feel like the sword isn't like just the reward, like it gives you a chance to try it out. Although I don't know if he counts as undead. I know his lich form does. I don't know if the... Well, I guess the things would. More dead corpses. I wonder if he has to put money on him according to bring him back. That's like his thing. Gonna put this there. Oh, okay, so it goes up there, and then okay. Yeah, so I go this way. I was confused, because I was like, how the heck does this work? I use some healing magic. Walk around. Shoot me in the face with arrows. True. Go. Wait. Okay. A large bit of gold. I'm not even gonna look at our gold. We're not gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna look at the gold. I'm just gonna look at it when we get finished with this. I'm feeling drained. Yeah, makes sense. Every time you grab something, you want to step off to the side, just in case. Definitely looks like they're wearing Legion armor, so I wonder if like he's been using the dead from like the soldiers in the war. That would be the second. That'd be the second person in this Providence that I know of who's using the dead to fund their war effort, and that's and it is something that I only know of two, but it is something that happened twice, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm missing a few. Let's see, what's this way? Aha! Here we are. I activate that, and the door is open. Why do I feel like that's a saying from something? The catacombs. Come on, where are you? I know you're down here somewhere. I feel like there should be like letters or journals on each of these. This feels like something where like the people are just getting more and more depressed as you go deeper and deeper. And like the guy was not only feeding on not only use their bodies, but he was like feeding on their souls. I don't know. I feel like this quest could have a lot more. You watching that? The candles are lighting as I walk near them. Weird. Alright. I think we're here. I didn't want to be here. Yeah, we're here. Now, I wonder if I can kill a few of these before I have to fight him. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. I'll put that back. And let's go ahead and go in. Now, one thing I know is that he uses a lot of ice magic, and I'm pretty sure he has like Ice Storm, which is really big and really effective against killing me. It's really big and really good. Strong against killing most people. Pop a few of these, pop one of these. Pop one of these. I just dropped off a bunch of healing potions and now I'm regretting it. And I also dropped off my resist magic and stuff like that. Wait, did I see a resist? I think I saw a resist magic in there. Yes. Now, let's look at the Drake Nocturnal, sneaking, carrying capacity. I'm gonna put this on. It is gonna take away our hood, which improves our prices. That's alright. was probably a really bad spot to make a save, but that's alright. Darn it. Crap. I don't have the I don't know if I have the potions to do this. I'd take 2 of those. I have an idea. I think it makes me leave this, so I don't think we're going to be able to use the Woodland Pestle while we're in here. We might try that though, eventually. I'm going to increase my hit, my magic back up, and I'm going to raise my stamina back up. I'm trying to get past him, but the big annoyance is about ice spells when they freeze you, which causes me a big issue. How far back does our saves go? Because that was a really bad place to save. He takes us back to the beginning of the catacombs. Let's go back to the beginning of the catacombs. Because I'm wondering if there's going to be a way, if there's even a way for us to do this, or if I'm going to have to leave and come back. I don't want to leave and come back, but this is a much harder fight than I thought. I thought that it was only hard for Sarah because she was so high level. But now, if I remember correctly, I don't think she did this at a high level, so... yeah, it might just be a hard fight. Maybe I do need to pick up a weapon finally. Do I have any weapons? Do I have anything at all that would count as a weapon in here? Picked up the swords. I picked up the axe. Two-handed weapons not gonna help us though. So the only thing with high damage is the axe. Let's go ahead and throw this on. I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then we're gonna throw on the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal. I kind of know what's coming, so yeah. Actually, do I have she did this as a werewolf, that was right, because she ended up using her werewolf abilities to help her out. They both do the same amount of damage, so that doesn't make much of a difference. Let's see if we can craft a potion or something. Let's check our Mortar and Pestle and see what we can craft. He shouldn't attack me until I go in there. So I have Fortify Health. I do have some stuff to make resist frost, unsurprisingly. So we'll go ahead and grab a bunch of those. Let's see. We do have some Restore Frost potions. I just realized I need to take off the Restore. I have to take off the potions that the effects that are like that. Let's go with Restore Health potions. What about Fortify Archery? Yep. Go ahead and make a few of those. I don't think that poisons will work on the creatures, but they might work on the caster. Raise target damage for 4 points, restores points of stamina. For 6 points for 10 points. That's fine. this one will just do stamina and, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I already did the fortify archery. We'll do a few more just in case I didn't. What about we don't have fortify light armor. Fortify sneak, I guess? That might make our sneaking a little bit better, and we might be able to get a little bit closer. I doubt I'll be able to get more than a single poison shot off on him, but we'll try. I don't think you can put more than one poison on, so that's not a big deal, but whatever. Alright. Let's pray. Oh, we just became a devotee. So let's take a look at what that is real quick. Maybe that's Rajan telling us that we have a good chance at this. Although we need to pause, so I'll probably pause it. I'll probably stop the recording here and pick it up in the next one. But let's look at what being a devotee to Rajan is. So, a devotee to Rajan, pray to Rajan to break a lock within 20 feet. Cost 5% favor, no effect on locks that can't be picked. Interesting. So basically it allows us to break locks in the cost for the price of favor. Not bad. The cowl does look interesting on us. But I will bring you guys to the next one when we go to fight and hopefully kill this thing. If not, then we'll be probably heading out of here, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you liked it, please hit that like button. If you have any things you want to say, leave it down in the comment section. And if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. Talk to y'all later.